You're listening to Enclave News Network. I'm your host, Burton Wester, and I'd like to have a chat if you've got a moment. Let's first start off with a simple piece of news. The Auxilia Company and Mr. House have merged. The Auxilia Company will now work as a sub-faction to Mr. House, yet the Auxilia Company will still be considered an official faction. Additionally, the Auxilia Company now has the option to opt out of this alliance. This also means any members that the Auxilia Company had acquired prior to this agreement can now be considered members of the Strip faction. The NCR presidential elections are right around the corner. A week from Sunday marks the day of the election. There are 3 candidates, Blaze, Danau, and another candidate I failed to recognize, Ringading. Debates will be held in the near future, so stay tuned for more updates. Some unfortunate news. The tunnel snakes are now officially dead. The incident started due to several things, but the most immediate cause was the departure of several of their leaders. Additionally, the cause of this deterioration can be pinpointed to the slowing down of the mod and lack of interest, which also segues into our next topic. There are a number of moderators who have resigned from the New Vegas multiplayer community in exchange for a new project called simply Fallout Multiplayer. This new project, if you don't already know, is developing an entirely new Fallout game from scratch by reusing assets from previous installments of the series. In the future, they plan on adding in a faction system, but at this point, it's still fairly young in development, so that might not be implemented for a while. Now for our last piece of news. It's now possible to make your own faction. By simply going on the forums and clicking Add a New Group, you'll be able to have a group everyone else can't see. Although, in order to get a custom spawn or spawn kit, you'll need to prove your worth just as it was before. Along with this, there was also a patch for New Vegas multiplayer, bringing more stability, and of course, other bug fixes. Before we leave, I want to assure you all, ENN is not going anywhere anytime soon. Whether you think the mod is dead, alive, or in between, the Enclave will always be here, waiting for you. Thank you for listening to ENN. I'm your host, Burton Wester. God bless the Enclave.